welcome back to the podcast. This week, Carl's going to tell us something about supermarket checkouts. And I don't know what Josh brings other than his kids are angry.
I've got a notepad full of stuff, but yeah, stick with me. I've got a couple of bits.
Right, weekly wins and fails, boys. Hit me, what you got, weekly win?
I think the obvious one is the big England result at the weekend.
Yeah.
We had a good party, got the tent up, even if Fish did lose one of the sides to it. Managed to get the tent up, looked good. I don't know if any of the viewers seen the setup. I thought it was good anyway. I thought it was sick. I mean, to be honest, it's still up because I've been hanging for 2 days. But but yeah, and the projector worked, which was our biggest fear.
Really well
we didn't know until about, 20 minutes before the game started because it didn't get dark enough for us to test it.
What's your biggest fail this week?
Oh, fucking hell, you're coming at me, ain't you?
I'm coming at you. You started.
Okay, my biggest fail.
I like this.
Can any of you remember the T-shirt?
Yeah, I remember the T-shirt.
So I thought it was a great idea. I thought I was being savvy. I know what I'm like. White T-shirt. No, I'm going to spill something. So I thought, fuck it. I won't put my England shirt on straight away. I'll just wear a normal T-shirt. And then 10 minutes before the game, we wouldn't get changed. It was at my house anyway. So did exactly that. 20 minutes before the game, ran upstairs, thought, yeah, let's get the England shirt on. England shirt on, downstairs, took a drink of my strawberry slush. Very first sip of the strawberry slush, I spilt half the fucker down me. It was everywhere. So luckily I had 5 minutes before the game kicked off to go back upstairs and get changed again. So yeah, that was my fail of the week, I think.
Excellent. What's your win, Kyle?
My win was I completed a chimney breast media wall build.
Why did that sound so? I've completed a chimney breast.
Yeah, it was quite difficult, but we got
Looks
there
good.
in the end. It's gonna be once it's all fucking painted and that. But fuck me, if you ever building a media wall or anything like that,
Don't ask Carly. Don't want to do it again.
and you want me to do it, it ain't gonna be fucking cheap. And the chances of me turning up are 0. So it's not going to benefit you in any way, shape or form. Just get someone else to do it.
It's going to be cheap, it's going to be expensive and late.
My biggest loss was next door were clearing the house out, which was obviously a sad time. But they came and knocked on and asked if I could give them a hand with a couple of bits, which I did. And then obviously I agreed with them that I'd take the flagpole from them and then keep that going. Oh, was it? Yeah. Okay. Cheers, bro. And then keep going the tradition of having the British flag up high in the garden with probably the Remy cap badge on it as opposed to the Paras that he had.
Yeah.
And they thought it was a mint idea, and they were like, "Do you want to nip down and take the flagpole while we're here?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool."
Oh God!
I got the top 3/4 off, sand, no problem. That bottom pole, I don't know how much concrete he's put in or buried it in, but it's a lot. I went back home. I was like, right, let me get my SDS drill. Made sure I had a full battery on it and a big chisel on the end of it. Big jackhammer. And so went in, I pulled like an old deck chair over, and I went, right, I'm just going to sit here and absolutely batter the floor. I sat there with the SDS and nearly burnt out the motor on it, and I was like, this ain't going fucking anywhere. I tried swinging off it, and I thought, right, fuck this. Went and told him, I was like, oh, have you got it, have you? I was like, yeah, I've got 3/4 of it. I'm going to have to nip back at some point.
She's going to be a shorter flagpole.
Yeah, just a flagpole that barely goes above the shed. But no, I mean, I just need to go back. Probably going to go back with some better equipment. Probably give Sam a belt, to be fair. If you got anything I can do to get this out of the ground,
help me.
But yeah, other than that, it's been all right.
Nice. Well, my biggest win was I finally sold my car, which, if anyone knows, I've had this car in the garage for
Land Rover.
Yeah, it's finally gone.
I thought you.
Right.
I didn't even know you still had it.
I didn't know either.
Well, it's been in the garage for over a year, so I finally cut ties with it. I was quite fond of it, but it's had to go, and so now I'm looking for another one. But that's finally gone, so that's that one problem gone. Biggest fail was again car related.
Standard.
Yeah. I couldn't find my car keys in the house the other day, so I thought, oh, well, fuck it. Got a spare key, Anna, so I just use that one. Went into the cupboard, no spare key. And do you ever do these things where you have a moment you go, I know where that fucker is.
Yeah.
It's in the car.
Oh no. Fuck.
So then I had to find the keys that I lost in the house. So I spent hours turning the whole house upside down just trying to find these keys, which I did eventually find. But it's the moment of going, why the fuck is my spare key in the car? So yeah, that was my big fail for the week. What a dickhead.
What a dickhead.
But on a better topic, funny thing I've seen this week, have you seen the Mexican Batman?
No.
Yes.
Have you?
What did they call him? They call him is this the guy, the vigilante guy that's taping people
The
to
Batman
lampposts?
of Lagos de Morena.
That's it, yeah. He's taping people to
How
lampposts.
do I not know about this?
Bike thieves. This is the one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's a vigilante going around catching bike thieves in the act, and then duct taping them to lampposts.
So is there a bike thief pandemic in Mexico?
There is everywhere. It's
yeah.
like London, isn't it? Have you seen in London? They
And there's
cut
just a
back.
bloke that's like, stop the bike thief.
He taped 2 blokes to it, and apparently they were there for like 10 days. Because he labels them up as thieves, so people just walk past them.
But
Just
he
leave
duct
them.
tapes.
That's brilliant.
Duct tapes and then writes bike thief on it.
You can just imagine people walking past, can't you? Like, fucking another one.
Yeah, you stay there.
Fuck off.
That's class. I can't believe I've never heard of that.
I
I'm
thought you'd
like
love
the biggest
that.
Batman fan going.
Yeah, but not the
He's going,
Mexican
to,
Batman.
he's going to Mexico. I heard you have a Batman.
I'm going to start robbing bikes just so I can meet him. I'm going to go around and rob the first person I see with a bike.
You
I'm
know,
going to
you-
ditch my luggage outside the airport and 2-foot someone off their bike.
You know who it's going to be like? You watch The Incredibles, the little kid that wants to be his sidekick. Let me
what
be your Robin.
Is that when he's like holding the car up? What are you waiting for? I don't know, something amazing, I guess.
Fuck's sake.
Any funny shit going on in your week, boys?
I went into Morrison's the other day, and as I walked in, and I don't know whether this happens to a lot of other people in other major supermarkets or anything like that. I only really shop in Morrison's, but consistently every time I've been in there recently, I don't know whether it's the timing or what, but there's never a basket on arrival. And it infuriates
On
me.
arrival.
No,
On arrival.
so-
Are you the Queen? Fuck off,
no,
dickhead.
no, listen.
The red
so,
carpet's there, but no baskets.
Hear me out, right? So you walk through the door and you've got the basket holders that have the stacks of baskets ready for you to just collect and walk into the shop, right, and go get your groceries. But obviously at the self-checkout, every lazy bastard leaves all the baskets on the self-checkout and stacks them there, which infuriates me because I always put mine back because I'm just fucking a decent human being. Anyway, right, it always angers me, right? And as I walked, it was brilliant. Honestly, I was dying. I walked into the shop and I could see in the distance, I was thinking, I wonder if there's going to be any baskets, right? And I could see in the distance, right, there was none. And in my head went, fuck me, what is it with? And a bloke in front of me instantly just went, this fucking shop! And stormed to the self-checkout to go and get himself a basket. And I was fucking dying.
I was like,
High-fiving him.
I was like, in it! Just started pushing loads of signs over it. But yeah, like, it just made me like, it caught, like, as I was thinking it, he said it. He was like...
It's like the old man version of Kyle.
Literally. He just went, this fucking shop!
Where you're still young enough to like keep the inner thoughts in.
Yeah.
He's old enough. He's like, fuck this place.
I can't wait to get there.
And, yeah.
It was to be fair, I was as annoyed as he was, but he stopped me being annoyed because he just made me laugh. But yeah, that was my funny.
That's fucking brilliant.
Did you see that video? I'm probably skipping. Did you see that video of the guy, the guy in the car, in the van? The armed police are chasing that fucking bloke up the road. And some bloke comes around the roundabout, swings the side door open of his van, and he's like, "Get in!" So this armed copper on his fucking chest cam jumps in, and he's like, "Yeah, go!" He's like, "Just keep going past him." You literally see on his chest cam them driving past the bloke that's running, and then the van driver pulls over, the armed cop gets out, and they fucking arrest him. And the bloke,
Where was that?
It's I'm sure it was in England, and the bloke stops, pulls over his van, and the armed police after they've arrested him comes over and was like, "Thanks for that, mate." And the guy driving the van's like, "Anytime." That's a sound. But I thought, what a fucking geezer, mate. I bet he thought he was in a film or something.
I was going to say, that's like something you tell your grandkids.
So sick.
I'll tell you a time where I was
We need to roll the clip at the same time.
Yeah.
So sick.
That's
I
brilliant.
had to share
Excellent.
that.
That was good. Other thing I've seen this week, with obviously doing this pod and what things we're trying to do, I'm always researching other ways we can get the message out and stuff like that. I stumbled on something called Andy's Man Club, which I've now discovered is a massive thing, which I'd never heard of. And it's basically peer-to-peer groups for men that are struggling, I guarantee there's one or two in your local town where you can just walk in, join a group and just get some shit off your chest, which I just think is a fantastic thing. And I just want to get people to know that they're out there. Just go on their website. They've got a Google map, shows exactly where your nearest club is. And I just think it's a really brilliant thing to get involved with.
Yeah, that is class, isn't it? It's
That
like
is really good.
I just wanted to
like
push
a
that
large
out.
scale version of what we.
Yeah, but it's real up front. Like
Yeah,
why we want
exactly.
to do the live shows and stuff like that. Just get people together.
Yeah, exactly.
We're doing a live show, but people can have shit every day. So
Yeah.
you can just walk in whenever you're having that shitty day and just get it off your chest.
You've got them
with other people that are probably going through the same shit.
Well, you got them people as well. Like we look at everything for our own lenses, don't we? Like you've got people who are single and live alone.
Literally.
Like you probably don't realise how many rants you have a day to your missus or to your work colleague or to your friend or
That's
whatever.
it.
These people who live alone, some of them, if they haven't got jobs, they don't get anyone to vent to or anyone to rant at. So it's a great thing for them. I think in general it's massive, isn't it? I think it's really important to get men together to talk. You guys have been a crutch for me the last couple of weeks, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, but again, for people that don't have people, I just saw that and I thought it was an opportunity while we're on here.
Yeah, it's meant.
Big
yeah, good
recommendation,
shout,
push
yeah.
that out, get some noise on that kind of thing.
Andy's Man Club.
Yep.
Big up.
Get amongst it.
Any more recommendations, boys, before we move on to the next section? That's you, Carl, I'm looking at.
Yes, he's picking on you for once. Whenever he normally answers a question and me and Kyle are giving each other the eye contact like, I ain't got shit. You normally instantly turn to me.
Well, I know Kyle's got one, so I was trying to prompt him, but he was trying to fuck you over.
Nice. Standard.
No, so one thing I wanted to talk about was you may have seen it trending. You might have seen it. Depends on what sort of things you follow and what industries you're kind of into. But if you're big into your fitness industries and health and well-being, you may have heard of hyperbaric oxygen chambers.
Hey, get a little bit more excited about it.
I'm not.
You might have heard it. You sound as excited about the gym as I do.
No, they're just. I'm gonna have to cut this because I need more practice. Actually.
Nope.
Yeah.
No
Come on,
script.
freestyle.
No.
You know about it. Talk about it.
Yeah,
you tell
but-
me about it.
Yeah, I know, but right now it's gone.
Have you ever been in one?
Yeah,
What's it like?
it's brilliant.
You know, the only thing I know about hyperbaric chamber is Grey's Anatomy. I know on Grey's Anatomy they put people in it when they're like,
The only thing I know about
Really
it is
poorly.
Michael Jackson.
What it
it's
is.
increasing of oxygen or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's increasing your blood oxygen basically. So there's a certain. I haven't got the proper data on me right now.
You're not a
But,
scientist. I'm sure people won't judge you for it.
No, I know, but
I'm
I
sure
could
just
definitely
direct-
pass as one.
People to the specialists.
Yeah, so like I say, it's something that a good friend of mine has recently got involved with, and he introduced me to it. I've started using it to help with recovery. I haven't got any injuries currently at the minute, but when it comes to muscle soreness, things like that, just your everyday fatigue, there's a hell of a lot of benefits it can bring. So, for example, it can help with poor sleep. It can help with, like I say, muscle soreness, recovery, things like that. It can help cognitively. I think the people who get the most benefit from it are people who are post-surgery. So anyone anyone coming off a major operation or anything like that, or when it comes to tendons and muscle tears, things like that, and broken bones. A lot of people are using it to try and accelerate the. So what it does, you sit inside a chamber and you get a range of different chambers. The chamber that I've used is 1.5 times atmospheric pressure. So you sit inside the chamber, you've got a supply of 100% pure oxygen coming through a face mask, The chamber's completely sealed up, and
100% pure oxygen.
yeah,
Someone's getting high. You could do with that right now.
Is that right?
probably not. Winging it. You asked me for the facts, and I told you I didn't have them, so I've decided to wing it.
I've decided to make the fuckers up.
But we probably can't put this out there.
No, it sounds bad.
Ruin
It
it.
sounds bad. 100% pure oxygen.
It's fine.
But yeah,
What's the name of the company you're trying to push?
it's oxidized that my friend uses.
Okay.
But
Where can people go to use
if
them?
you're local to Burton-on-Trent or Derbyshire, because they've just opened up in Derby, have a look out for the Body Fix coach. He has a wide range of different health and wellbeing facilities, such as red light therapy, hyperbaric oxygen chambers, PT programs, sports massage, all kind of recovery, anything like that. Yeah, just hit him up.
Yeah, and I promise we will get Carl to talk about this again, because usually you can't get him to shut up about it.
I was
and
gonna
he's
say,
really excited.
Yeah,
The thing
like,
is, you do know this shit as well, because the amount of times you've told
I
us
said I'd
about
talk about it today, but then, you know, when you used to have a brain fart and you just can't think of anything.
I do that 9 times out of 10 on this podcast.
And then you pair of cunts knew that I had a brain fart and decided to just make me wing it.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's why it's all wrong. But
From other people I've spoke to, they're excellent. It's really helped a lot of people. So, what's it called? Oxidize?
oxidise.
Yep, brilliant. So, get yourself down there, get yourself sorted out. Right, let's move on to some Hear Me Outs. Who's going to go first?
I'll go.
Go on then.
Go home. Okay, I've got to hear me out. Adults should get a paid admin day per month. Let me explain this one.
Please.
Because I was thinking about this. To be honest, it plays on my mind every now and again. But does it not piss you fuckers off that when you end up, like, I don't know, say you got to go to the doctors or go to the dentist or just anything you would normally do in a normal work day, but you're at work. Doctors aren't open on a weekend. Dentists can't get an appointment on a weekend. It pisses me off.
I think it should only apply if you work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
I think every single person should just get,
work,
there's one paid admin day. You know what else? Schools. I want to go watch fucking, I don't know,
Are these not
after
called
school club or...
holidays?
You are?
Are these not just called holidays?
No, because your holidays are separate, aren't they? This is pure, like, life stuff. Do you know what I mean? This is just to survive, just to do life. You like...
But is this not more that doctors should just be fucking open at the weekend?
Well, there is that point, but it's not just that, is it? It's like... All right, so you're saying about... imagine you live on your own.
Yes.
And, right, I'm just going to take my admin day. And I'm going to go do my monthly food shop. Do you know what I mean? Rather than rushing around after work, 5 o'clock, driving around or having to go in the evening or on a weekend where you might have plans, I'll go and do my admin day.
Yeah, just book a holiday.
Or your kid's got a sports day. Oh, I'll just book an admin day. 1 day a month. Admin day.
Well, you've lost me on that one, I'll be honest with you.
You're a shit house.
You lost me when you started saying about using it for sports days and things like that. That's not admin. You'd book a holiday for that.
Yeah.
No, fuck that.
So what you're saying
Kids are admin, bro.
So what you're saying is you want one more holiday a month.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're getting at.
That's basically what. But I've got a point. Then I'm sure there's loads of other things that like aren't feasible for people to do, especially when you work normal, like say 9 to 5. Well, I don't, but earlier 9 to 5 is probably.
I suppose it depends on what company you work for. Some companies offer more benefits than others, don't they? Whereas you can probably get that some places and some places not.
But I just think it's bollocks.
I just don't know how it'd work.
Why? One admin day.
Where's the money coming from?
Oh, where's what money coming from?
For you to be off for the day.
It's a company benefit, isn't it?
And them to find cover for you not being there.
It's a company benefit.
What do you mean?
It's a company benefit. The same way a company
same way
can give
all
you...
your holidays are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the company pays for it.
The company don't pay for it. It comes out of the salary that you get.
What?
The salary you get includes your holidays that are covered. What?
You get a salary
Yeah.
and you get a certain amount of holidays.
Yeah, but when they design the job, they know that if they're going to pay you 40 grand a year plus
Not necessarily.
20 holidays,
Not
that's going to cost the business X.
Not necessarily.
Of course they
Well, you
are.
have your statutory holidays that they have to give you no matter what.
Right.
So
they have to pay
So what you
them.
say? So you what?
So they have to pay them. So it's
Yeah.
all built into the package.
Yeah, well,
when
it
they
might be, but
advertise the job.
that bit's irrelevant, isn't it? Because the point is, like Kyle says, some companies, better companies, might say, "Yeah, we give you." Some companies give you a birthday day,
Sounds like you need to move companies.
don't they? You ever seen that? Quite a lot of companies do it. One extra holiday for your birthday. Quite a lot of companies do it. So why not give me an admin day?
I mean, I think if we was to put this to a vote, I don't think you'd win this one.
I think you two are just miserable cunts. Why would you not want more time off work? Are you two mental?
I mean, look, when you said an admin day, I agreed with you. For people in a certain criteria who work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, the same hours where
Yeah.
all the doctors are open and all of your necessities as public services. I get that.
Well, that's
But then you just went, like, if your kid's got sports day, if you just want a random day off.
wanna go shopping.
You
Why does that
can't
matter?
then. Because then it's a holiday.
No, because you're getting one day off a month. This is what my point is.
But
you
you've
have
got-
one day a month.
you've got
admin.
25 days off a year.
If you don't
Just
need
pick
to
one
go
of
to
them.
the doctors or the dentist,
Plus the extra 2 at the weekend that you got off.
you're miserable cunts. You two fuckers.
I'm not. I'm
You
trying to-
basically-
I'm trying to-
You basically live to work. Well, I'm
He's
not that guy.
He's self-employed. He won't support anything that's
Yeah.
full-time
You're not
employment.
having an extra holiday because I don't get paid holidays. I'm self-employed.
If I want a day off, I don't get paid for it.
Oh, woe is me. Some of us pay 20% tax.
Some of us pay 40. Yeah. And some of us only earn 12k a year.
I get dividends.
Moving on. Hear me out. Nobody respects you as a young man until you start making money.
Are you going to elaborate, or are we just going to hold on that?
Hold on that way. Think
On a
about it.
cliffhanger or what?
Well, when, like,
Yeah, but who?
No, I disagree.
I disagree.
why?
Because you can be a young man and you can be working voluntary and just helping out the community, and
yeah.
you get a lot of respect that way.
You just be a decent human being and get respect.
I think you got to elaborate on
I
what
just
you mean
think,
by respect.
as a man in the community, you don't.
As a man, what
As
a
a man,
dickhead.
what a
Look at
dickhead.
this cunt.
But we're fucking it up today.
As a man. I'm so respected, I'm too, man.
But when
We
you're
as man.
trying to be serious.
Come on, man.
But when you're a young man leaving school and you're starting to get into your new career path, until you start earning good money or whatever, you are just seem to be less respected in society.
I think you probably less respected. I think you're talking
Right
about you.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree.
Why?
Because I don't respect someone based on how much they earn.
No, it's not based on how much they earn. It shows how much you go out and work and stuff like that. Once you get into the working world,
Yeah,
and
but
grab-
work ethic's different to earning, isn't it?
Yeah, but
like,
that's when you start making money, isn't it? When you get your work ethic.
but
right.
where do you start the line? Because like I respect Connor. He doesn't work.
But you wouldn't respect him as much as other men, though, I imagine, because he's a young lad.
Well, respect's earned, isn't it? But it's
Yeah.
not earned based on your salary.
It goes into looking after your family,
Yeah.
providing all that kind of stuff. Until you get into that part of your life,
What about people who join the army on 19 grand a year?
they're earning money, aren't they?
But I'd respect someone in the army more than what I'd respect a CEO of a company who's on 100 grand a year.
That depends
Gotcha,
on,
bitch.
That depends on your views, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, but
Someone in the army like yourself that just sat and played fucking Fortnite for 2 years rather than a CEO that's built a massive business.
right, start off 5 years.
Okay.
Second one, it wasn't Fortnite at the time. It was probably COD and
Okay.
FIFA. And thirdly, anyone who joins the army joins under the...
Of course, yeah. But someone that's been out there, took the risk, built a Fortune 500 company is going to get respect. Surely.
Yeah, of course they are. But someone who's gone to Afghanistan and had his legs blown off, I'd respect more than that.
Yes, so would I.
Well, no, not if he's not earning as much money.
No, I didn't say it was about how much money.
He hates soldiers.
Oh, that poor guy with his legs blown off. Exactly. Poor. Yeah. This guy. Fuck me.
Get out, get to work, you shit house.
I didn't say how much money. I said once you start making money. Once you start making money, your whole world changes. You become a different human being. Do you not think?
I just don't know. I don't know if I... I don't know if I would put respect with the same.
I get where you're going with it in a way.
I think it's more work ethic you're talking about.
Possibly, yeah. It's just how I wrote it down in my notes. Probably completely
Because,
wrong.
like you say, I would judge, not respect someone. Say there's two blokes, exactly the same people in the room, and one was out grafting and one wasn't. Then I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
Can
would
I
naturally
maybe
respect.
But
reword
this
it
was
for
never
you?
about the amount of money.
Yeah.
Can I reword it for you?
I'd
please?
say the same if I just fucking disrespected hundreds of thousands of soldiers. Do you know
Now,
what I
are
mean?
you
Not do
going...
Dickhead.
In it?
We as man.
It's a 2-man podcast next week.
Just me on my own.
So, is it more... Are you trying to say that men gain more respect when they've got something to show for it?
No,
is that more what you're trying to say?
I think more what we're trying to say.
Because without having something to show for it, how does anyone know you're making money?
No, what I'm saying, I think
I
what
think
I was
it's
trying...
about the work ethic. And
Yeah, I think what I was trying to say
grind.
is like if, say, use Connor again. If Connor gave you life advice, would you take it from him?
Depends what it was about.
But then once you're in the working world, starting to experience life, earning money, paying bills, all of that comes into it,
Well,
you start to build that respect with that.
Yeah, but I don't think that's about money at all. I think that's about age.
I think
I think about
it's
living
experience,
life,
really,
innit?
isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
I disagree because I think you're looking at the wrong thing again there. Like, because I respect the cleaner at work. I say hello to him every single one. He's there before everyone.
Yeah, but
And
this is what I'm
Yeah,
saying
that's
about
what I'm-
work
that's
ethic.
what I'm
It's
saying.
about
But
work
he's
ethic.
going
innit?
round, he's emptying all the bins every single day. He's got a smile on his face. He's still grafting every day. Never slacks off. Say hello to him every day. If he gave me life advice, would I take it?
Would you not?
Why not?
I would. Depends what it's about. If he gave you life advice about how to make loads of money, then yeah, you probably wouldn't listen to him. But if he gave you life advice about how to be happy, you've just said he comes in with a smile on his face every day.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah,
you're
listen to
true,
him.
Yeah, it's good to yeah. I don't know what you're on about, Fish, to be honest with you.
Hey. Call me.
But yeah, you don't agree with them, but I just think that there is a part of your
I get what you're saying.
Because it's like, for me, it's like apprentices. They don't get taken seriously until they become...
That's because they're young,
fully
not because they don't earn money.
Yeah, but it's like, when you're a young man, you don't get taken as serious as a middle-aged man, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I think that is because you've not earned that respect yet, have you? Whereas someone, like you say, even if you stayed at lower ranks or anything, you've lived enough life and you've got enough experience in whatever it is that you gain that respect, I think.
It might be that bit where you just start paying for yourself. You know, when you transition out from your parents covering all your bills and now you're standing on your own 2 feet, you gain a bit more respect by being able to stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I agree. But like you said about Forbes, well,
You said that.
no, you said about Forbes 500,
Yeah.
and you'd respect them for doing it. Well, a lot of companies like that are built in their mum and dad's garage, or
They start
get-
there. They're not built there, but I know what you're saying. Yeah.
do you get what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think. I think putting the money. I don't think the money has anything to do with it. I think
Yeah, it
it's
was
more
probably the wrong
towards.
words.
It's more towards the grind, the effort.
But like I said, I think it's once you're standing on your own 2 feet, you do get given more respect than when you're at home.
Yeah, if someone comes to you and says I still live with my mum, instantly, yeah.
And I think that's what the angle I was at, really. And I've just
Yeah,
wrote it
well,
down
do
wrong.
better next time.
Okay.
Carl, what's yours?
So that's two. That's two shit here.
Two, yeah, we got two down, one to go. No matter what, I disagree. I'm coming for you.
We need a
fool.
full house tonight.
I think Carl's going to win this week.
So, might hear me out. Not going back to the basket situation, but still sticking within the supermarket self-checkouts.
Box
is
supermarkets.
basically, I believe that anyone using the self-checkout should automatically get some kind of discount on their shopping. Now, bollocks to anyone who thinks otherwise, to be honest, because you know what?
I disagree.
You know what pisses
Why?
me off
I
about it more than
disagree.
anything? Fuck the baskets. That's one problem. You get to the self-checkout and
Do you get?
there's been 8 lazy cunts before you who have stacked their basket on top of the
We
last one.
weren't gonna
'cause they-
talk about the
'cause they
baskets.
can't. I know, but fuck me. It's
Do you
right.
do you get discount in car parks for parking your own car, or do you get discount in restaurants when you pour your own drink on the refillable drinks? Gotcha, bitch. Colby.
You haven't got me. You ain't got me at all. No, listen.
Listen up.
shopping's going up price-wise. Your groceries are going up.
Yep.
They're having to pay less wages to staff.
Actually, everybody gets paid more these days, but I kind of get.
There's less staff.
Invest
Because
more.
you've got the self-checkouts.
Okay.
So they're saving money,
Not
but we're
saving.
still getting robbed.
They're not going to be saving. No, they're investing in tech.
Yeah.
And
To speed up queues.
yeah, and they're clearly not investing enough in it. Because I'm at the fucking self-checkout, right?
They'll have
scanned-
baskets taking themselves back to the basket.
So I've gone, fucking baskets. So I've fucking moved them out of the way. I get to my third item. Boop. Please wait while an assistant will
I
be
hate
to
that
you.
shit. That
Oh.
pisses me off.
But
That
you've
pisses me
got
off.
one assistant.
Unexpected
20
item in bagging area.
Yeah. 20 self-checkouts, one member of staff who can't be fucking arsed for a start, right? And
Well, yeah.
about 10
The other
people
19
in
members of
front
staff
of you.
she had got sacked.
Well, you got about 10 people in front of you, all stood there like Shaun of the Dead, waiting for the fucking...
Sure of the dead.
Wait, like literally, everyone's there like, with a fucking yellow flashing light above their head.
I've
You just think, what fucking world am I living in where this has become harder? Like, everything's supposed to be easier. Your food shopping should be easier. This ain't
It
easier.
is easier.
No,
Be a
it's
fucking
not.
adult and order your food shopping.
I was about to say you need to get it
If you're
delivered.
going to a big superstore like Tesco's or Morrison's, other stores are available. then if you're going to there for a basket of stuff, unless that is your closest shop, which I know for a fact it isn't your closest shop, then go to a
Whoa.
normal small shop like a co-op.
But they're more expensive.
Not all the time.
They are.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Have you seen the meal deals co-op do? Sick. Pizza, garlic bread.
If you did online shopping, mate, you wouldn't have to go and get a meal deal, would you?
I don't.
Well,
I can,
find that out then.
I can assure you, I only ever do a food shop online because
Yeah, we do.
because I
as
hate
well.
people.
But
Well, you don't
every-
because you're moaning about fucking baskets.
No, we do. But every now and again, I fancy something in the middle of the week that I couldn't decide on
Yeah.
when we were doing the food shopping on the weekend.
Go
So I'm
to a
just
small
like,
shop
you
then.
know what? I've got a real craving for this.
You
I'm
can't
going to go and do
yeah,
it.
but you can't do that. You can't go into a superstore like a big supermarket for something little and then moan about how long it might take you.
Of course I fucking
No, you
can.
can't. Go to a small
course you
shop. Go to a small shop.
It's about the same distance as Morrison.
It's not about the distance. It's not about the distance.
They've got more variety
It's
of
about
stuff.
how big it is and how
Yeah,
long
but-
it might take you to get your shop.
But
Whatever
surely
it is you've gone
where
in for.
he's going, it's basket only anyway. It's designed for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is stupid. Order it online. Tesco have got that new one as well now, haven't they? Whoosh or something, where you can just order it.
What's it called?
How's it go?
Whoosh. Whoosh.
I don't know. Talk to me about it. Convince me. Sell me Tesco's because I'm done with Morrison's.
Morrison's is wank anyway. I just
Yeah.
think it's too big. But it's common sense, isn't it? Don't go to a supermarket. Problem solved. I hate people. I'm not the best person to talk about this because I don't think anyone should be in supermarkets anyway.
But either way, your point was they took away members of staff from tills, made tech, and it's made it harder.
I think so.
And so you feel you should be compensated for the fact it's now harder.
Except it's not harder because it's quicker.
It's just said it wasn't.
No, but
Someone used
it
to
is
get
though, isn't it?
paid. Someone used to get paid a wage for something that I am now doing.
No, because in that same space where they would probably get 4 conveyor belts, they've now got 10 self-serves. That's the logic behind it. So even if
2
it
of
takes
them work.
No. Even if it takes you longer because you're struggling with the tech, doesn't mean it takes everyone longer.
I think the 9 people who were also stood in the self-checkout with, like Shaun of the Dead, with a fucking orange flashing light above their head will disagree.
Then, okay, so you know this is a problem and yet you still go to the self-serve. Who's the bigger mug? You're paying for the next
Me.
self-serve.
I just got to accept that one. I can't even back that one away.
Yep. Well, it seems we've come to no conclusions on any Hear Me Outs this week.
No, absolutely
I
not.
think we need to go for a break because I think everyone's pissed off at what was achieved. So if you can comment which one you think was better, because they're all shit.
Is there any that you agree with? Because
Yeah.
none of us can
Or
seem to agree.
Someone back me up on the self-checkout.
Anyone
for
can
fuck's
argue
sake.
against. It'd be fantastic, but I need a break. Right, we're back for the Internet Has Gone Mad section. So what have you seen on the internet this week that is just fucking ridiculous? I'll go with Carl first.
I saw that it was on Reddit actually that there was a topic that I saw the other day, and it was basically the Prime Minister of Denmark, who's a woman, made a statement saying that she would rather her kids smoke than be on social media. And I think it was to try, so, hear me out. I can kind of see her angle on it, but obviously it's been met with a fuck ton of criticism because obviously she's done it to try and raise awareness to get keen people to the idea, but then she's had to come out and apologise for it after and say, actually, I didn't really mean obviously they're going to smoke and whatnot, but like trying to basically emphasise the pandemic of kids being on social media. So if you weigh up the risks of a child smoking, obviously you've got the cancer risk and everything like that, and obviously the physical health, what it does to your lungs and et cetera, the addiction side of it and whatnot. But like, I think what her angle was are we really underestimating just how bad the side effects are of kids being glued to screens and being on social media? So you've got the cyberbullying, you've got the fucking paedophilia and all of that stuff, and you know they're the extremes of it. Don't get me wrong, but like there's everything out there. There's these, you know, the addictive videos that kids are watching that you take the screen off and they throw a tantrum, you know, everything else. Like, what are these things doing to kids' brains in the long term?
Exactly.
There isn't enough because social media is so new. Like, it was a massive debate. It was brilliant. Like, because social media is so new, we haven't had enough years to actually study the long-term effects of what happens. Because when we were kids, they're like, I'm talking me and Josh because you're probably another 20 years, but when we were kids, it was
Back
like
in my day.
it was the PlayStation 1 and like
GameCube.
some snobby little cunt at school had a flip phone. Do you know what I mean? but we only really. I remember. Look,
You had one.
I had a Motorola flip phone. It was my dad's old one.
I had my mom's old LG. But yeah, like, you know, whereas kids nowadays, from like the age of, I've seen relatives and stuff from the age of like 3 and 4, they sat there and they are zoned out. Like, you walk in, hey up, their head doesn't move. There's no acknowledgement, and I'm like, fucking bollocks.
It's the damage to social skills.
Have you seen that clip on Batman Forever? You know, the one with Jim Carrey?
He had to get Batman in, didn't he?
No. But it sparked my brain on that, right? You know, Jim Carrey's playing the Riddler, isn't he? And Tommy Lee Jones is Two-Face. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
And the Riddler has this technology that he sticks on the top of TV screens that sucks people's brain waves out of their brains because they're glued to the TV. Tell me that's not any different. Like,
I mean, it's a little bit different.
it's a little bit different. No, but the theory is still the same. Like, there's a part of that episode. I'll get Jack will have to put it up on there, right? Where it shows loads of families that are usually sitting down having like TV dinners and that, who are now sat there like,
Yeah.
and it shows like brainwaves going into the TV and shit, and it's like. That was a pandemic in the 80s and 90s about TV, kids sitting in front of the TV for too long. You kick them out the ass to go and play with their friends. But now, it's almost the opposite. Parents now are encouraging to chuck the iPad to the kid because it gives them, you know...
Peace. That was one of the things when we were on holiday that was winding me up, was walk through the dinner roll. It was just kids with iPads eating the dinner. The boss just done it like,
It's part of this
pisses me
soft
off.
parenting stuff, isn't it, where people don't want to discipline their kids now. So
Bag of shit.
they
You're
can't
eating
control
table.
them.
Talk to your family, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%. I know you're really good with it, aren't you? You give them, what is it, like an hour of screen time
Yeah,
every
well,
now and again? Or what?
well, my kids don't have screens through the week, and then they'll have them on a weekend, depending on if they've behaved and that. But
This is it.
I just think it's in moderation. And I think, like you said, mentioned, even when we were kids, there's always been screens. I don't think, do you know what I mean? Whether it's a PlayStation or whatever. But the difference is when we were kids, it was screens that brought people together.
Yeah.
So, for instance, like, I remember when my dad and my brother, we used to sit around the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 2 with Metal Gear Solid, trying to beat the boss, taking turns every time we die and pass it on.
Yeah.
Brings people
It's
together.
bonded.
Split screen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you had an imagination because of it as well. Like simple games like Kirby
Yeah.
would keep you busy for hours.
Lurky. All you needed was a post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yours, was a lot more in depth and interesting.
I went off on a
mine is.
right tangent with it, but obviously the ultimate point
That's a good one.
was the Prime Minister's come out
Yeah.
of Denmark and said she'd rather her kids
But
smoke.
like you say, if you take it not as exactly what she's saying, but the principle behind why she's saying it,
Yeah.
I think she's on the right track, and she
Yeah, yeah.
probably could have worded it better, but
Well, mine's less informative.
we
I see
expect
what
nothing less.
Yeah. I saw on the internet today, apparently, the police found an abandoned car with loads of flies flying around it. So, got into the car, found out there was loads of random cuts of meat inside the car. No idea why. So, ran the number plate, found out the owner's address, went to the owner's address. Only to find out he'd made a makeshift, like, fish tank on his balcony with a hammerhead shark in it.
Wait, I'm so confused. That did not go the direction I
Yep.
thought it was going to go.
Exactly.
I was thinking, murderer?
And the amount of comments of people saying how cruel that is to the shark and stuff like this, and it's like, it's physically impossible to make a fish tank on a balcony and put a fucking shark in it. But the amount of muppets that were going, oh, you can't do that, it's so wrong. A shark could die in a fish tank. And it just had me fucking howling for ages, the comments of people that just didn't take a minute to think, this is impossible.
Yeah. So was it just a made-up story?
It's just all AI.
Or-
There was like AI images of a hammerhead shark.
Oh, really? I
And-
thought the guy was probably making it up.
That's
not
brilliant.
And just somebody just thought this would be funny.
People are straight away to jump on like,
people-
the cruelty of the shark, the environment.
I thought you were about to say, like, I don't know,
But just
the cuts of meat were human or something.
yeah, I thought it was going
how easy it is. Just put something on the internet and everyone believes it.
Yeah, it's standard
It
these days.
just
as well.
blew my mind. But then you go through the comments, and you obviously had like people that were in the know saying sharks have to move to breathe and all this kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And all of a sudden people just started dropping off the comments. And it was so fucking funny. But yeah, that was the internet's gone mad.
Mine was another Reddit one that I seen was about. It's not really in depth or nothing, but it's about a mum gave their kid, their lad, I think he was like a teenager, let's say 16, 17, gave their lad 10 grand of their savings, the mum and dad's savings, to invest in crypto. Because this lad had obviously been going on about it, and she thought, you know what, I'm going to try and like encourage this mindset, this kind of entrepreneurial mindset, and gave him 10 grand anyway. He lost a lot. The dad found out what had happened. Obviously, he's raging. Sold his lad's car to pay for it. And apparently, the internet was going mad. People were like, "Oh, no, he shouldn't have sold his car, or his dad was in the right." And I thought it's a good little argument, because I can kind of see what the mum was going for. Because for me, I know it's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but you're almost encouraging that. Do you get what I mean? Like, oh, it's let's say 17. At 17, someone like a lad comes to you with, or your lad comes to you with a bit of a proposition. If you almost want to encourage that kind of thinking, don't you? But
If
Could
she'd
you not
have-
have done that with 100 quid?
I was
though?
just about to
Yeah,
say, if she'd have given him
exactly.
100 quid,
turn
the
that
dad
into,
probably wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know what?
fucking 10 grand.
She's
I'd be raging.
gave him 10 grand, regardless how much money they have, which must be a lot, because she's
Exactly.
treating 10 grand like a
100
tenner.
quid, yeah.
Let me just nip to my. I'll nip and get my bag, love. Yeah, here's 10 grand. Stick that in your snakes and ladders.
What are you doing?
Fucking, do you know what I mean? There you go, Duck. Yeah, you know, bring me back a fucking tip top. You know, fucking hard it. But the dad has come home, in my opinion, and the dad's gone, what the fuck are you teaching him about the importance of money when you're just throwing 10 grand at him and just letting him waste it?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's showing him that money's got no importance, because
exactly.
the mum has just thrown 10 grand at him.
And how has
Really,
he
it's
got
just
a-
gambling, isn't it? You
And
just
how has he
gamble.
got
it
a
is.
car that's worth more than 10 grand and he's still begging money?
Well, I don't know if it was. I don't know if he did it more out of the principle, or like you say, whether he paid himself back with the 10 grand from the car sale. But
Like you say, the intent was there from the mother. I get it.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So, yeah.
Reddit is a strange place.
Right, we'll move on to men's corner then, where we get a bit more serious.
Do it.
Carl, do you want to start again?
Do it.
You're leading the pack today.
I'm a leader of the pack today, so I'm going to start today.
You ain't got
What's going on?
He ain't got one, has he?
I think it's because you've not said it. That he's not in the right frame.
Not so what? I'm not saying it.
Say it.
It's men's corner now.
Yeah, it can be men's corner, but we still get in.
It's time to get deep.
Thank you.
Set right.
Have you got one?
He's locking in. You've not?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I've
cool.
got one. Wait, what is it?
Deep.
Oh, yeah, I have actually got one. So I've been on a course past couple of days and I heard a story that I felt like I needed to share because it asks, I think, a good question.
Okay, start it once upon a time for the story.
Okay. I can't say it's specifically men orientated, but it's a good question for people to think
It doesn't have to be men orientated, but yeah.
Okay. So this story, don't ask me on the specifics, but I'll tell you the gist. So the gist is that this family, so you got the lad, the dad, and the granddad, they're working on let's say it's a water tank, or I've got a feeling it was more of a farm setting, so it was probably, I don't know exactly what it was, but they were working on this tank. Anyway, working on the tank, and the lad falls in. So the lad falls in, obviously panics, whatnot. So the dad jumps in after him, and so on. The granddad jumps in after to try and save, each one trying to save. And turned out all three of them died. But it got me thinking, and it got a good question that kind of arose from it. Sometimes, and you could probably spin this in so many different ways, but sometimes, is it better to walk away? Is it braver to walk away than to not jump in? You know, because people look at stuff like that and think, what brave, which the word, do you know what I mean? You got to be ballsy, you got, but you could argue, is it brave or is it love that's done that? Is it braver to say, you know what, I'm going to end up in exactly the same position? Do you know what I mean? And
could you have resolved it if you'd have taken a minute to
walk
away and think about it?
And I thought you could spin that so many ways. I mean, even in our lives, I was thinking instant when I heard that. And to be fair, it was one of the other lads on the course that asked the question, and he said, "It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Is it braver to stand and do nothing, or to walk away than to?" And I thought you could probably, like, there's so many relatable times where you might think, actually, is it? Even if it's seen as brave, whatever it may be, even if it's seen as brave, like jumping in a tank to save someone's life, is that the brave move, or is it braver, almost stronger, to say, actually, that's not smart? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I thought that was quite a deep thought.
It's definitely one to think about, because you know in the moment you would still just react. You wouldn't be able to not.
Especially when it's, do you know what I mean? I'm not in any way criticising.
It's like, you could spin it two ways. It's like you see these videos every fucking few years. A video will emerge of a man that jumped into a crocodile enclosure and saved the dog.
Well, look at...
Right? But then everyone will go, what a hero, what a legend, this, that and the other, what a brave man. But then another video will circulate 6 months later of a guy that tried to save a dog by jumping into a crocodile enclosure and got mauled to death, and all the comments are saying, what a stupid prick. Yeah. Obviously the dog's going to die, you're going to die. And it's there's a word for it, isn't there? Like,
I'm not sure. But it's like... But like, if you look at the definition of bravery, it's basically crossing that barrier of fear, innit? Doing something that you're scared of. Well, really, I would be more scared to watch my family die and not do anything than to jump in and try to do something. Do you know what I mean? So this is what I mean. Like, and that's probably the most extreme kind of example.
Falls into integrity, doesn't it? Ultimately, like doing the right thing when. Yeah,
exactly. But I just think, like, there's probably a lot. I say smaller, but moments that people might reflect and think, actually, thinking about it, there's probably times I should walk away, and it could be an argument. Do you know what I mean? Is it braver to get in a fight over something, or sometimes is it braver to take a step back and say, you know what, I'm not getting into this?
Depends how much control you've got over your ego, I suppose, and your pride.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my little deep one.
That's a decent one.
Thank you.
Yeah, because there's going to be, like you said, about not just getting in a physical fight. If you have a fight with your partner or something, sometimes you'll say something in the heat of the moment that you regret.
Exactly.
Whereas you could have walked away. You're probably going to inflame the argument by walking away. Give it time and let it cool down, and you can probably both attack it with a level head then.
100%.
But yeah, there's for and against, isn't there? And I don't think there's a right or wrong, but I do think sometimes walking away possibly is the better option.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's something that some people, I know when I was younger specifically, that wouldn't be a process I'd have ever thought about. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, act first, think later.
I do think it's an element of maturity as well, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
As you grow older, you learn that maturity, that
And if anyone's got an example, because obviously we should, like I say, that example was quite extreme. Drop a comment with an example when you might in your life you've either done it or looking back you think actually I can see a reason there. I should have stopped. I should have walked away. That would have been the braver move in some aspects.
Yeah. Right. Mine this week is slightly different, but we always look at celebrities and think they've got everything. They're untouchable. They'll have all the wealth, all the love, everything they want in the world. And I saw Drake this week posted 9 things of the reason why he's still single. And I'll just read out the list, and it opens up a conversation of not just famous people, men in general, things that people don't take into account of why they stay single. And it's, I'm a massive overthinker. I care too deeply. I am a safe type of guy. Message me when you get home. Have a good night kind of person. I have so much energy. I give all to people who don't give it back. I would do anything to make someone happy, even if it means I get hurt in the process. I need reassurance all the time. I push you away when I feel like the energy isn't reciprocated. And I love old school romance, and that's just not a thing in our generation. And it just opens up a conversation of people don't take these feelings in men as part of any relationship or any relationship breakdown, or why men struggle in relationships because of all these things that they don't talk about.
I think sometimes some of them points, especially, are probably almost thought as not masculine, aren't they? Some of them admissions almost that he's making. You could probably be. A lot of people will probably think about them and think, "Oh, that's not very masculine, man." Or do you know what I mean?
But it just got me thinking, like, the way the world is now and how difficult it seems to be to build that kind of relationship with somebody where you can be open and honest and say, this is me, and it's reciprocated.
Yeah.
And there's just going to be so many people that are like, he's got the world at his feet, can have anything he wants, but he can't find someone to love him.
Yeah.
Something that the average person can...
Yeah, exactly. So you can be flat broke, but you have somebody that loves you. And he's got everything at his feet, and he can't because of the way he is.
I think in a way it's almost harder to filter, especially when you're a celebrity, especially of that kind of stature, that kind of level. And I imagine it's very hard to filter who actually is interested in you for you, real, and not for who you are.
Imagine how hard it must be to trust anyone when you've got that level of wealth as well.
That's why I'd imagine. I always think about it, and like, if I ever got to that level, I would always feel like I'd just sit back with my old, the people who were with you before you made it, because I think that's where you found your base. But imagine if you either lose that or you never really had that prior, you can imagine it being quite a lonely place to be.
You can imagine that even happens where even people at your base change because you've changed.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But there was just some of them on there like, I'm the message me when you get home kind of guy. I've seen so many comments online.
Is that not a good thing? Why is that seen as a bad thing?
Because people tear that down now as like misogynistic, and you shouldn't be like that with me.
Sad. Just get mugged on your way home. Then.
Well, this is it. Like, fucking hell. These people are fucking dickheads. Like, no.
They got more angry the further through the sentence you got.
Don't fucking piss me off, man. Like, you're very quick one time to say a woman gets mugged or fucking, God forbid, raped or anything on the way home, and it's where were the men at?
Yeah, no one stepped in.
No one stepped in. It's like
next minute.
Maybe you should have checked on her to make sure she got home all right. Next thing you know, it's fucking make sure you're home all right. I'm a grown ass woman. I can fucking make myself get home when. Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck fucking today's social. People.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I'm sure you said before this episode you're going to cut the swearing down.
I hate the fucking world we live in.
Well, it's how it makes it so difficult, but I just thought it was quite brave of him in a way.
Open,
absolutely.
To put that
Damn
out
right. Go on, Drake.
And make a stand as the figure he is, to put that out there and say, look, it's okay to talk. It's okay to put it out there. It's okay to be vulnerable.
But I've not seen the post, but I guarantee there's comments even on that.
Oh, I've not read the comments.
I guarantee there'll be people on there saying, I don't know.
Well, there's over 58,000 comments, so yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be in there. There's going to be cunts.
But I just think
People,
in a world where we need role models,
yeah, there's
that is a good one.
Yeah.
I think people are so quick to jump on the bandwagon. Oh, men need to talk. Men need to do this. But then the second people actually start doing it, there's also a lot of people who shut it down. In fact, we had it even on one of our videos.
Yeah.
When you were, I can't remember what the subject, you were opening up about something. It was just kind of how you felt in terms of being a dad and stuff. And someone put on there basically saying,
it was me. It's all about you.
yeah, like you've got someone here, rightly or wrongly, opening up about how he's feeling and whatnot, and instantly shutting him down. I guarantee you're also the same type of guy to say to your mates and that, oh yeah, men need to talk. Do you know what I mean? Don't be a hypocrite. Yeah. Men can talk. You can disagree with what people say, but you can't shut them down for saying it.
That's what I don't like about the internet. It's how everyone always says they want to have a debate. Yeah, but really they don't. They just want to bring someone down. Like if they see someone doing well or anything, or they even see someone doing something that's morally good, like a bloke opening up. Some people just can't stand to see that, just because maybe they're scared to open up themselves. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's
almost like bullying,
an anxiety of theirs, or and it's just like, all right, you know what, I'm going to tear this motherfucker down.
But I think,
I think it just advertises what they can't do, and so they don't like it, so they tear it down because obviously they don't have the strength to open up or anything like that.
Yeah, I think it's become quite a common thing. Like you say, people will say one thing, I want to talk about it, I want to debate about it. No, you don't. Like, see that kid? I think he's only about 18. What's his name? I can't remember his name. He's like he's a bit more right wing, a bit like Charlie Kirk style. He'll go into the like colleges and but he's based in England.
Okay.
And he got beat up. Loads of people jumped on him, beat the fuck out of him, just because they disagreed with what he was saying. And I think that's mental. This guy's he's probably never picked up his fist in his life. Do you know what I mean? And just because you disagree with him, rather than sit and have a conversation, which he's willing to do.
Yeah. And I bet these people are.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet these people are protesting against violence and all sorts of things like that.
Exactly. These are the same people who are saying violence isn't the answer, and then you're laughing when a bloke gets shot in front of his missus and kid, or you're laughing when. Do you know? I just think the hypocrisy is wild.
The world's full of it at the minute. It's fucking scary. Like, these people they're not right.
No.
Like, I don't care. They're not right.
But I just wanted to bring that up and to go back to what we said at the start about like Andy's Man Club and stuff like that. You can go and talk to people about this
100%.
or build your community, build your friendship group, and just you can still be a man, you can still be macho, you can still be scary, but still get your feelings out there and say, look, I've had a bad day. Yeah,
similar to like we said earlier about sometimes the braver thing isn't being the strong one. Sometimes the braver thing is to be a bit vulnerable, open up a bit, and it might save you, and it makes you stronger going forward. And our inbox is always open.
Yeah.
And I was just about to say that if anyone is out there, we talk a lot about opening up to your friends or opening up to people close to you, and we've got to be honest. There's people out there that might not have them people. And if you are one of them people, drop us a DM.
Yeah.
Drop us a message. We're at the very least a listener.
Yeah.
So 100%. Sometimes you just need to get something off your chest without a response. But if we can give you one and that helps you through your day, we've done something good, haven't we?
Well, exactly. Even if we can direct you to somebody that can give you the best advice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Send us a message and we'll definitely do that.
The whole reason we do this pod is for this exact reason.
Yeah, exactly.
It helps each and every one of us, doesn't it, around this table?
Yep.
So that was Men's Corner. Right, we're going to go on to listeners' hear me outs. We've had some listeners send in hear me outs. We're going to talk about them, and then we're going to get people to vote on them, see which one was the best one.
Go on.
So first one from Tom was penalties should not count towards a goal tally.
As in top goal scorer,
As
golden boot.
Top goal scorer.
I agree. I think that's a great one.
Did Villa get a penalty last season at all, by the way?
0 penalties.
Sorry.
That wasn't an excuse to bring Villa into it.
Zero
we got 0,
penalties.
didn't we?
Zero.
Still got top 4.
Still got top 4.
Well done, guys.
Even against fuck the system. Yeah, I agree. I think look. All you got to do is look at the. Let's.
I know where this is going.
Ronaldo, Messi, right? If you take away penalties from both of them, because Messi doesn't really take many penalties anyway, but if you take the penalties away, it becomes distinctly obvious who is the better statistically, 100%. I mean, I think better overall in every category and every meaning of the word. But Messi, clearly, I think he's played less games than he.
Yep.
And he's had, but I think he's played, let's round it, say he's played 200 less games, but he's scored 30 less goals or something, once you take the penalties out. And I think that's mental.
Yeah. I'm also not an advocate for penalties full stop. I just think they're shit.
No, I think it's good from a team point of view. I think there has to be repercussions for. Do you get what I mean? You can't just be taking cunts out in the middle of the fucking box.
No. I think in gameplay penalties, I get it.
End of game penalties.
End of gameplay when you have
But
penalties.
they don't count, do they?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Do they not?
Wait, what?
End of game. He's talking about just generic penalties. End of game penalties for like penalty shootout don't count towards your goal tally.
No.
No.
Is that right?
100% not. No way.
No, because you know.
No way. You'd have goalkeepers with they don't count. No.
I don't know, but
Imagine, because every player would be buzzing when he gets penalties. Fucking get it.
I've never
goal
thought about
bonus,
that.
bitch.
So, hang on. No.
But I don't know if that's right.
I don't actually know.
No, because you don't go down as a goal scorer, do you?
Yeah, but it'll only be cup competitions, won't it? So say, for example, you've got someone you've got two of the, say, for example, Champions League, right? For example, say at the end of the tournament, you've got Man City versus Bayern Munich in the final.
Yes.
Haaland's on 11 goals. Kane's on 11 goals in the tournament, and it goes to penalties.
Yeah.
One scores, one misses.
Yeah.
do they still share the golden boot?
Do they still share the golden boot?
Yeah.
Someone let us know that in the comments, because
I don't know the answer.
I can't. I struggle to conceive that penalty shootouts will count towards goal tally.
I don't know. They might not.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
I don't think so.
But again, my whole point was, I just don't think they should decide a game. I don't like.
Well, yeah, but the actual
the actual question is, should they go towards goal tallies? No, I don't think they should.
I don't think they should.
I'm on. I don't care, to be honest.
But I think a lot of players hide behind penalties. I think Ronaldo's a good example. Harry Kane. Do you know? I think if you think about the amount of goals they've scored, but anyone can fucking score a penalty. I don't care who you are. Anyone can score a penalty. A lot of scoring a penalty. Yes, you get quality penalties. I'm not saying that. But you also get quality keepers. I think a lot of it is down to luck on the
standard
day.
of people taking penalties nowadays, ever since they started doing the stupid fucking stutters, which, don't get me wrong, has been for decades now, but like...
I think they're too harsh on keepers, though, don't you?
Yeah.
I think they're so harsh on
You
keepers.
shouldn't be allowed to stutter if they're not allowed to move.
Player can stutter and do all that, but the keeper can't have a little lap. Emi Martinez used to get fucking ripped for it. What, for trying to play some mind games? To me, that's the best bit about it.
Well, he got 2 yellows, didn't he, last season before,
But
Conference League?
If you're having a penalty, I want to see the mind games.
Yeah.
I want to see see the striker walk up and go head to head with the goalkeeper.
100%.
But then the second the goalkeeper takes a step, fuck off.
Right, we're
That's
waffling.
Benefited.
So you're for it. I'm
for
for it. You don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm easy.
We'll
Yeah, you
discuss
are.
it at the end. Right, Jason says, obviously we've had a recent heat wave.
Yeah.
And he says, the aircon in your office should be a vote, not one person's fucking cold all the time and they don't want the aircon on.
I just think it shouldn't even be a vote. I think it should be logical. If it's hot outside, 30 degrees, get the aircon on.
But there's always a Karen in the office that's
Fuck
always
Karen.
fucking cold.
Yeah, majority vote, 100%.
Fuck Karen.
There's always one person who's
Yeah.
fucking never happy, so fuck him.
So Karen, put fucking, I
Put
don't
a
know.
jumper on.
Put a donk on it.
Yeah, put fucking jumper on and get a blanket around you.
And Jack says, and this one's going to be controversial, people use isms as a way to be a dick.
What do you mean? Oh, I don't.
They hide behind it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a way to be a dick. I don't know if I agree with that, but I do agree with people are so quick to jump to shit like that, aren't they? Like, and
it takes it away from the people who really do suffer with these.
Yeah, like you say, sorry, I've got ADHD. Says who?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? 'Cause
exactly.
like you say, you're almost hiding behind it, and you're like you said.
Yeah.
But I think this was originally aimed at me when you did your real nice speech the other day.
Yeah.
And then I was like, sorry, I checked out. Because I was thinking...
Couldn't move, by the way.
Yeah, because I was thinking about something else. And then I just said, ADHD brain. I didn't have it. I was just thinking about what we're doing next.
Yeah. So you're the cunt.
But it come across that I was a dick, yeah.
Yeah. So you're the cunt that he's talking about.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with him.
Okay. But
I think
a lot of people do it in a much higher scale.
And like you said, I think you're almost taking it away from people who have actually...
Well,
and
exactly.
It loses...
This is the bigger problem.
Do you know what I mean? Where people are saying, oh, you need to be aware... Well, yeah, I'd be more aware of it if I didn't get fucking Jack and Jill and fucking Tom coming up to me saying, "Oh, they've got it," when they clearly haven't.
Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
fucking percent.
And like you say, I think
you got waiting lists now, years for people who genuinely fucking need
and you know what?
help with it, and you've got people sat on them waiting lists hoping they get that fucking appointment
Literally.
for their excuse.
Yeah, and I think there's some genuine, like I know genuine people, parents who, like you say, they're struggling to get their kids. You know, there's clearly something wrong, and they're struggling to get that appointment. And other parents who are thinking, if I get them diagnosed here, I've got an extra bit of fucking moolah coming in the door. Do you know what I mean? Scumbags.
Yeah.
So
the kids on their fucking sixth iPad.
Yeah, literally. And you're wondering why they're fucking running around like a lunatic.
So we've got Tom, penalty should not count toward goal tally.
Yep.
Jason, The Office, aircon should be a vote. And Jack, people use isms as a way to be a dick.
I agree with all three.
Well, comment your favourite one, and we'll pick out who won next week and give them something, a shout out.
Yeah.
Maybe send them a key ring or something.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
Something
you go steady, lad.
I know, yeah. Full of merch now.
Coming out of your wages, that.
Right, we'll wrap it up quickly with a quick would you rather, quick fire round. That means answer it fast.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll just go left and right, so then it's not nice fucking long. Right, number one. Would you rather sneeze every time someone says your name or hiccup every time you laugh?
Sneeze.
Would you?
I like a good sneeze.
I do. It feels like
It's done it.
tingle.
Yeah. Sneeze.
There's nothing worse when you go to sneeze and it stops.
Oh.
I'm raging.
Yeah,
And then
it's
you're like
horrible.
doing this to try and get it to come back.
But every time someone says Josh, you've got to sneeze.
Yeah, that's sad.
Or do your head in.
Who calls me
you ever
Josh?
had-
Yeah, but how many people actually say your name? Do you know what I mean?
Has anyone ever said to you, "What's up with you?" You go, "Couldn't fucking sneeze, could I?" Yeah.
I'm
Say my name.
Carl, say my name. Say my name. Dude, you say my name. You say my name.
Have you ever done it where you lose the sneeze, so you look for a really bright light, and you go, and you end up like walking round in a circle, going,
All I've got in my head is the caterpillar on Bugs Life. Is it the caterpillar? Don't go into the line.
Right.
"Don't go into the line."
All right.
That's question one.
Yep. Quick fire. Kyle, would you rather have a laugh that sounds like a donkey or a sneeze that sounds like a corn?
Sneeze sounds like a car. Definitely.
Right. Deeper one for you.
Okay.
Would you rather be cheated on once and never know or find out every detail?
I feel like I'm going to lose either way. I don't know. I think I'd want.
Ignorance is bliss, mate.
Do you reckon? Yeah, I think in the position I'm in now, I think ignorant,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it'd fucking just tear my life apart, wouldn't it?
Kyle, would you rather lend your best mate 20 grand knowing that you're never going to get it back or refuse it and lose the friend?
Freeze it and lose a friend.
Good.
Why does he get the easy one?
Would you rather your club wins the league but England never wins another tournament?
All day.
Or England win the World Cup but your club gets relegated?
Yeah, Villa all day. Sorry, not sorry.
Would you rather score the winning goal in the World Cup final or the Champions League final?
World Cup final.
Ooh. Would you rather,
Contrary to my previous.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Would you rather VAR disappears forever
Yeah.
or referees explain every single decision live?
No, VAR.
Fucking damn right.
No, disappear. Fuck VAR. Put it in the bin. Give me my old football back.
Kyle, would you rather know how you'll die or when you'll die?
That's a good question.
How?
That is a great question.
When?
Yeah?
Yep.
Easy.
That could get really exciting though, because imagine if you knew how.
If I'm going to die
No,
in
but-
2 years' time, this is going to be the best fucking 2 years coming.
It's a fair point.
But how exciting for everybody else when you know how you're going to die, so you do everything within your power to avoid it. You're going to get hit by a train. Right, I'm going to stand in the middle of a field 100 miles from any train. How fucking inventive has God got to be to hit you with a train in that
He
position?
will find a way.
That would be some intense content.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of the biggest field, you see a train
Come
coming
get me,
across the sky.
It'd be some Looney Tunes shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Would you rather never experience stress again or never experience sadness again?
Never experience. Oh, sorry.
You can answer.
Never experience stress again.
I think I'd go straight.
Because without sadness, you can't be happy.
No, I
No,
would go. I think
I'd
stress
go
is
stress.
worse than being sad.
I think so.
I don't mind being a bit sad every now and again. I like it. I put
Yeah,
a bit
this
some
is what I
sad
mean.
music. Have a little
You
cry
need-
in the shower.
yeah, you
and
need
that.
it.
But when you're stressed, it's fucking not nice. It's not a nice
it's
position to be in.
But you also grow through stress.
You can go through sadness.
Yeah.
Touche. Last one. Would you rather have your dream partner but never have kids, or have kids but never find your soulmate?
Dream partner.
Yeah, and never have kids.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'd go.
Like, if me and my current partner
Yeah.
couldn't have kids,
Yeah.
I couldn't leave her.
I
Do you know what I
wasn't
mean?
asking you to.
No, no, but like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
just, you know.
So yeah.
I think that's a hard question to answer before.
Yeah,
So
of
like,
course.
for me, after, as nasty as it sounds, I would split up with Squish to keep all my kids.
Yeah.
that make sense?
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
that's, and I'm sure she'd say the same. But it's like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's hindsight in it. It's a bit easy to.
Beautiful. Right, that's the end of the pod this week. Next week, we're going to do Hear Me Outs based on football. Is that what we've decided?
Yeah, let's do
So
football.
send in your
World
Hear
Cup
Me-
in it.
Yeah. Send in your football-themed Hear Me Outs.
And the best few, we'll try and pick a few. Best few will be spoke about on the pod, and you can get our opinions. So the more juicy, the better.
So yeah, please like and subscribe so we can keep doing this. Please send in any comments you want about the podcast so we can have some fun with it.
Yeah, and if you follow us on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, because we're doing quite relatively well on them, then go over to YouTube and subscribe. Don't be tight.
It takes a few minutes out of your
Just
day.
it's an extra app.
And the tickets will probably be live by the time this goes out for the Hear Me Out Live.
Yeah, we need to get the
So we'll get the link.
advertising and stuff done. But yeah, we'll
We'll get the link in the video and you can start buying tickets. Come and take the piss out of us live.
with good food and beer.
Food's
included in the
incredible.
ticket.
That's
Food is
the
incredible.
selling point.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be there.
So yeah, vote on the listeners, Hear Me Outs, and we'll see you next time. Peace.